Previously on Everything with the Glitch Guy.
Whatever happens, I'm making a bonemeal factory next episode. I don't care. No matter what. Instead of killing the wither, the beast has slain me, leaving not even a piece of dust after me. I actually do not know how this really happened, but the wither left nothing behind after killing me. For the last 7 months of playing in my survivor world, I haven't touched an elytra, and I have been absolutely in love with walking around my world and doing random stuff. The thing is, I have a very big project in mind, something that we will not finish today. And this project will let me build my best build yet. I will start the project with acquiring the elytra. After the whole project is done, and it will take a while to finish it, I'll put my elytra in a safe space where it can wait for another big task. To get the elytra, I'll have to complete a task, like for everything else in this world. I have already killed the dragon, so I could go to an end city and take the elytra, but that's not how this world works. The Book of Oaths doesn't allow me to do that. To get the Bar of Flight, I'll have to kill the dragon 19 more times. I'm telling you, man, he did it.
No, I don't believe
Actually
you. I
did
don't
it.
care that
you
there's
cannot
proof.
deny
I don't
that he
care
did
about
it. Anything
there are-
at all. I am not
There are
listening to you.
no,
there are
stop
actual
the
facts.
facts.
I don't care about your facts. I
say
don't care
that
about your
he did
fancy
it.
stuff telling that he
Didn't
did.
do-
I don't
Okay,
care
time
that
to
he
go.
didn't do anything bad.
did it.
Just yeah, that would be me.
What brings you here today, sir?
I'm here to report a rule violation.
I see. Here's a form for you. I have to ask, who broke the rule? Who are you reporting?
That would also be me.
And you're here to report yourself? Willingly?
I know it's stupid, but I want to stay true to the Book of Oaths.
Okay, let's keep the form away for a sec. Could you explain to me what happened?
Okay, let's do that. I was fighting a wither.
A wither? That is not in the script. Why didn't you follow the script?
The script? I didn't sign anything to do with the script.
Okay, so there has been a massive misunderstanding. Please tell me which rule you broke.
Well, the wither got out of control and I had to use diamond armor to kill it.
I understand that everything is under control now. What were your actions after that?
So I built a memorial, a tree, I put the diamond armor there, and I remade my iron set and proceeded to, well, live with it, I guess.
Okay, I have the footage here. What I would suggest is we move on. You did the right thing, however, don't say that you wrote the book to your viewers. I'm gonna keep it to myself because I believe the boss would really not like it.
Well, I thought it would be better if people didn't know about the project. I sort of covered for them, and you know.
I understand. But you really, really don't want to make the boss think there's some kind of disrespect to his work. So try not to talk about the book for some time, and under any circumstances, never tell anybody about the project. You understand?
Yes, ma'am. Do you want anything else from me?
You can go home. Good luck, and please be careful.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Next!
I never built a gas farm before, but considering that I don't have a good source of gunpowder, and with the fact that I need end crystals for the Ender Dragon fights, let's kill 2 birds with 1 stone and actually build it. There's a first time for everything. I need powered rails for the farm, but I don't have that much gold, so I'll go to the mines and get some. Logically, I'll grab anything else that might become useful in the future. It's a shame I lost my trident, cause now I need to go there by boat. It's literally 300 days of progress down the drain. While I was there, I regret not grabbing iron, cause even though I have an iron farm, we are running dangerously low on it. That's because I'm stupid and I'm trading way too much with the toolsmith villagers I have at my base. So I'll most likely have to go mining for iron later in the video. Normally, in a Minecraft video that is up to today's standards, a YouTuber would have already been done with mining, and it would probably look something like this. But that for me is unoriginal. No offense to anyone that does that, but that is just boring, and you could do something way better. People have been editing mining and placing blocks like that for, I don't know, 3 years now. I want to take my time with stuff. I like slow. I enjoy slow. I use moments like this, boring moments really, to talk about something else that is important to me and can be a filler for a moment like this. I catch myself lacking the perfect attention span, and moments like this seem to be a cure. And I think everybody from time to time should take some more time for something. Just literally stop watching this video, go outside, go to a park, sit on a bench for 15 minutes without touching your phone. Trust me, it's worth it. During the mining session I also got a stone diamond, which is not as rare as a deep state emerald, but is still rare enough for me to be happy about it. So obviously I'm taking it. When I ran out of torches, I decided to go back to the surface. Just a moment ago, I was complaining that I don't have a trident. This couldn't be more perfect. We have our super fun, fast way of traveling in water back. If you're a Hermitcraft fan, you have probably seen an ore mountain. Mine is not as impressive. However, it is about the resources we get along the way, right? It's not like with a smaller mountain, I get less resources than them. Bruh. To take down the mountain, I'll need a virgin pickaxe, and I had no way of mining diamonds cause I only have a silk touch pickaxe, so I did this stupid thing. With rails acquired, it was time for other materials, like glass and glowstone. I also needed wither roses, but that's a thing that I have plenty of after the last episode. I'll be building a ghast farm by Ito's lab. As far as I'm concerned, there is no tutorial for it, but I know how to build it from his Hermitcraft episode. So there'll be a link to it down in the description, but I'll also explain to you how to build one, because my editor ADHD doesn't allow me to make a montage nor a time-lapse of me building this farm. First, make sure you're on the nether roof of a Soul Sand Valley biome, because you don't want to rebuild this farm later. We start with the rail system, covering the whole farm area. You can make it as big as you want, just make sure the minecarts can cover the area in less than 5 minutes, because you will lose drops. Then we built a platform made out of any spawnable blocks that you can place with the roses on top of, and we placed set roses in a distance of 4 blocks between each other. And then we cover up the farm with glass and glowstone to make sure it's lit up, so no skeletons spawn. Last but not least, we tower up next to the farm to the nether build limit, and that's how we recreated Ito's ghast farm. And now I can safely AFK it. After AFKing it for not so long, it was finally time to craft the end crystals and be done with it. Of course I started with being sidetracked, because that's what we do on this channel, and I changed my small bamboo farm into a sugarcane one, because I'll need it for the elytra. And the first thing I'll need for the end crystals will be the blaze rods for the end eyes. The other ingredient for the ender eyes is the ender pearl, but I don't have an ender pearl farm, and the only way for me to get ender pearls is to trade with my cleric villager. And considering the fact that I don't want to waste so much iron, because I'm already starting to see the problem, let's get some discounts and fight a raid. With the fact that I almost always record with my mic off, I want to show you the reality of events like that in my world, because they happen in total silence. Unlocking 20 gateways is a very boring task. The end wasn't updated in something like 10 years now, I think, and the final fight of the game is just boring, and I have to do it 19 times. Fortunately, while I was fighting one of the first dragons, I was stuck in with my friend Sonny, and this is how the idea of the dragon bed has been born. Could you tell us what the dragon bed was about?
Yeah, the dragon bed. Yeah, that. That had to be like the worst thing that has ever happened to me in my life. Glitch straight up used me for probably money and views.
The most fun I had in Minecraft in a while. Maybe even in my entire life. Essentially, we were guessing how much levels I would have after killing 19 dragons. So, the dragon bed. We all predict how much XP Glitch will have after he has killed 20 dragons. Whoever is the closest wins. Let's remember: 1. Glitch can die. 2. Glitch can get XP from other sources like trading. 3. Nothing is off limits. 4. If Glitch loses his inventory, he will be sad. Very sad. Please don't kill me. And so, yeah, I need to change that because my levels are at 52.
Okay.
16 fights to do. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
I'm really thinking about this. I'm going
76.
76.
Well, I'm gonna go with trading, yeah?
Yes, with all, and I can die. You know, I can lose all of these levels. If you want to, you could have just made it a very high number and buy XP
81.
bottles from them and just spam that at me. 81. You changed the record 2 times. You changed it twice.
Yeah.
Correct? Come on
Yeah.
with me.
I don't have diamonds. Okay, are we first? We going? Just need the gold.
Yes!
Rather,
What happened during the first dragon fight that Sonny was a part of? He died, and then he started talking with my villagers for some reason. So we do this.
oh, but I also want the XP for the bow. Fuck.
So you're gonna... Okay.
Yeah,
It
'cause
would
I
be
forgot
funny
that-
if you would build an Enderman farm while I fight the end. Takes a lot of blocks, you know. Okay.
Ah.
Do you know the way to the stronghold? We should have set a bet in the stronghold.
Honestly, probably the only positive thing that has come out of this fiasco was the fact that I could trade with the Glitch's villagers, but I have to admit, his setup, it's a mess.
He said what? Okay, listen, it is organized to my own needs, and I haven't even built all the trading halls yet, so I don't know what this guy is talking about. He's a madman. Was Sonny okay with you killing the dragons while he was offline? Yeah. We would not be able to do that if he was going to be there for all the time. And it's not like he survived any contact with the dragon, you know? Were you okay with Glitch fighting the dragons while you were not there?
I couldn't tell.
It was finally time for the final. The last couple of dragon fights and the last chance for Sonny to act on the amount of levels.
Hold on. Um,
Three fights left. Now this is interesting. You do whatever. I do me. Just don't die again.
okay. Do you have a project in mind for the portals?
Yeah. For the whole end.
Can you give me some snippets later?
Yeah, when we're done.
I love knowing a little bit about behind the scenes.
Okay. I actually have a strat for all these towers.
When the happy gas gets added.
I don't need an elytra for this. Okay. Why did that happen again?
I accidentally look at an enter map.
Dude. That's a skill issue. Okay, the dragon is dead.
I want here. Wait.
Oh yeah, I always forget that that's a thing everybody hears. Look in free cam.
I'm like,
I can see.
100.
Why didn't you make a boat?
cause I'm stupid.
Dude, you could have saved so much time. Oh wow. Now you're doing it. It would have been more spectacular while the fight was going, you know.
Thanks for the help. No sabotaging.
Yeah, also
Yeah.
the 20 diamonds.
Yeah.
It's just pure void, okay?
Yeah.
Deal's a deal. They're in the void. And now we're closing the end gate. Try not to die again. Because I fought the dragon twice with you. And you died twice.
I don't have a reason to die anymore. All of my levels are gone.
You're not gonna... Just go on top of the... Okay, it's not gonna go on top of the pillar. This one will. Fuck! I teleported into the crystal and it blew up. And I took no damage. Nope. Nope.
Bro, don't kill me.
Origin faster. Oh, you little. I'm prepared.
I
I'm prepared.
need. Brother, no.
I'm prepared.
No,
I
don't
came
kill me.
prepared.
No. I blame you.
It is my fault though.
Yeah.
Make a boat this time, man.
There's a zombie horde.
In the village?
Yeah.
Please just stall them. Just get me home. Where are they? Holy sh! Okay. They're dead. Again. Sonny, we locked the frick in. It's the fight. What did...
I don't know.
Dude, were you standing in the freaking fountain?
No, I was standing like 25 blocks away from the fountain.
Cause you know the fountain blows up.
I do know that. That's why I was standing 25 blocks away from
And
it.
I can't see your items. That's the weirdest part. Blow up.
Life.
Okay, that was supposed to be more spectacular. I guess I just killed the dragon and I revealed the level.
Yeah.
Can you just... It's not perching at all. Okay. It's done. And the big reveal. The big reveal. Okay, so we started with 52. Your
Yeah.
final bet was 72. And my final
Yeah.
bet was 66.
Yeah.
And the level I'm currently on is 67.
Well, I'm off.
That's a rage quit. Hey! Wait! You owe me diamonds.
The guy put me in the, debt, cause like it's his own world and like I don't plan on logging on back there. And now he claims an IOU, which like it's that you were aware it can be cast in for something of real life money value. Yeah, the whole thing was obviously staged because he had the power to change the bet at any time. And what? He lost like 10 or 20 diamonds, I don't even remember. And what's that in the great scale of things? And now he expects me to get him like 40 diamonds, was it? And yeah, I'm not mining any of that. So it was a glitch.
So, I have won. I am the best. I still haven't got my diamonds. but I have a Sonny IOU. I don't think he wants to be friends with me anymore though. That was unnecessary. And I think that's enough. It's kind of a shame that I always create our characters arguing with each other, because you know it's kind of a mask. It's like
Yeah, that's kind of funny because we're literally so buddies that we cannot go like a singular day without saying hi to each other, and then while we're recording, we're just at each other's throats.
yeah, we hate
Yeah.
each other here.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta do to make a cool movie or whatever. Finally being able to obtain wings, I can get to actual work and start building farms necessary to start our big project. Outside of the obvious bonemeal farm we are building today, I want to finally make a new sheep farm. It's time we stop wasting iron to get emeralds and go back to our wool ways. Furthermore, I need redstone for these farms, so we also need to make a witch farm. It's time an industrial revolution starts in my forever world. We need resources, we need land, we need power. The sheep empire is back. So I grabbed my only beacon and started destroying a mountain even more, where we started gathering moss in the last episode. Then I realized that better than growing one tree at a time, it would be better to go to a forest and chop a bunch of spruce. With all the stones and planks, I could finally craft all the redstone pieces for the witch farm. And I also needed to grab soul sand for shifting floors, and while that was happening, the game acknowledged how great of an archer I am. Nextly, I finally connected my base with our future build site, but we are not building the factory yet. We are here for the witch farm. Going back home for some materials, I noticed a frozen ocean, which was perfect because I needed ice for pretty much every single farm we're building this episode. The witch farm was designed by Big Willy 17 and it is very simple. He deserves so much more recognition for all the redstone he does, cause not only is it cheap, but as I said, it is very easy to follow his tutorials. I consider Mr. Big Booty the new Ian X04. Even though I love Mr. Ian with all my heart, he has not posted in a while, and because of that, Big Booty has surpassed him. Anyways, big shout out to both of these guys. I absolutely love their work and you should check it out if you haven't already. I added a storage system to the farm. Not much of a system, it doesn't even sort the drops, but it holds them. I mean, that's what the storage is supposed to do, hold, whatever. I decided to move my beacon once again to set it up next to the witch farm for regeneration. I'm going to AFK the farm with the help of the Tweakaru mode, which brings a lot of features to the game, including an automatic period attack, letting me kill the witches with the looting effect. The beacon is needed for the time I run out of hunger, cause it will regenerate my health fast enough so I don't die of starvation. Okay, I don't think I'll need to get any more redstone in a while. Okay, the two farms that we are going to build now are quite resource heavy. there is so much resources to gather that I needed to make an Excel spreadsheet. Yes, an Excel spreadsheet. I think you have made it with your stupid Minecraft ideas. If you need a spreadsheet, it turns out I need a lot of iron, and my iron farm is completely drained. I have completely lost it all. So it's time to grind, because I feel like a moron who went to a casino and lost his house. The state of my iron farm led to a creation of a second ore pile. It is really tempting. It is actually really tempting to make an actual ore mountain one day. The witch farm wasn't only profitable towards our redstone supply, it also gave us more gunpowder. I gathered all that I had and went into a desert to craft all my gunpowder into explosives, which led to, well, a lot of exploding. I needed cobblestones for pistons and observers, so I blew up a good piece of the mountain that we were destroying just a minute ago. Talking about observers, I also need nether quartz, and naturally we'll find it in hell, and as always it was very easy to gather in bulk. Next on the list was slime. I tried finding luck in a trial chamber, but it was very disappointing, so I decided to use my past mistakes to farm slime. After the fact that the iron situation did not get any better, I decided to go to my actual cave system, prepared with potions of night vision. I was searching for iron veins. Holy moly, did I get a lot of diamonds. A lot. I got a lot of diamonds. So the Ore Mountain V3 happened. Not only did I get enough iron for my farm shenanigans, but I also ended up with 40 diamond blocks. So finally, we can craft all the redstone components that my industrial heart desires. Now I can move to one of the next farms, a sheep farm. A farm that will be very useful in the future. I'm making it so I can farm colorful wool for building and for certain colors for villager trading. I can tell you now that this farm was a pain in the ass. First I had to breed sheep because I didn't have enough. The sheep pen that I had in a nearby flower forest was just remains of the last sheep farm, so the sheep will forever remain prisoners of Industrial Revolution. I had to farm wheat because I'm already lacking it, and I also needed for some, I forgot what they were called. Like literally I'm writing the script and now I'm recording the script and I forgot again. The block that you can shoot, target block, okay, I have it, write it I have it written down right here. I need it for target blocks. I love how Illmango does his redstone because it looks very elegant, but what I don't enjoy is the resource gathering stage for it. Firstly, the ship transportation was a pain, then I made it a bit less painful with a not so secret tunnel, not to transport them directly into the farm. About redstone. Remember to not do redstone at 1 in the morning, because I literally rage quit on building this stage of the farm because I didn't follow the schematic and I put redstone torches in the wrong spot and I thought it was broken and I thought I have to hop into the testing world and fix it. It was honestly a pain. Speaking about the storage, I hate it. I didn't want to use 2 hopper speed filters because they needed a lot of items to start filtering, so I used hopper minecart sorting and I recorded all my cards. This was a pain to set up and fix. I had to fix the water system several times because for some reason some of the filters didn't catch the wool. To summarize, the wool farm is by Illmango, the shulker loader is by Samus the Sage, and the minecart hopper filter is by Just Panda. They are all awesome. The problem, I am the problem. I'm a moron. For the last farm we have our moss farm, which will be hidden under the most gorgeous build I have done on YouTube yet. But more are coming your way, so stay tuned, you will not be disappointed. Of course we have most of the redstone components, but we still need some bits, like hay blocks, which I grabbed from the random village because I didn't want it to wait for it to grow, and clay from a lush cave because I want to use bricks to put redstone on. The next thing about this farm is the fact that I want to hide it underground because of future plans which I will not explain. I set up a quick redstone contraption using the redstone I had for the moss farm and the rest of the TNT I had after gathering cobblestone. This was fun. It's time to steal my beacon one more time to clear some space. During the whole project I have gone from like 18k stone blocks mined to over 40, and you'll see why in a minute. Now let's stop yapping for a sec and do some redstone. I really want to address something now. The Illmango farm I built produces bonemeal, and I need it for the big project. There was also supposed to be a regular moss farm in this building. There will be one in the future, but I needed to cut some stuff to work this, so this video works. I already gathered a lot of resources. But why am I even mentioning this? I was going to build a design by Chapman. I built it several times actually for the moss blocks. But then I learned that he pretty much stole the design from Illmango and he called it his own. At least that's what I'll show you and what I believe. I know that Illmango didn't give a schematic or a world download for a moss farm because he built it the day moss was added to snapshots, and it looks like Chapman recreated it from the Illmango's video and didn't credit him at all in the description nor in the video. And when I see that something is wrong, I'll talk about it, cause that's the type of person that I am. And I think that this is wrong. You should credit the people you're getting your work done by. Now that the farm is done, we can finally gather materials for the factory, which might be getting a little bit boring at this point. Or is it boring? I don't know. You tell me, you're watching the video. I just put everything I have done in a single movie. I also cleared the space for the factory and future builds in the industrial district. That's the thing that put my stats in 40k area. I gathered all the blocks that I mined, which are 6 double chests of pure stone, 4 double chests of dirt, and almost 3 double chests of grass. There were a lot of materials put into this single build, a lot of brick types, their variants, a lot of wood types. Some I just stole from the trees in the factory area. I don't really think I need to explain every single material to you, because I'll just put all the clips I have while I'm yapping now, and I think you're smart enough to see what I gathered. The only interesting material that I will talk more about is suspicious gravel, which is tricky to get. I needed to put some cobwebs under the said gravel and wait for it to fall and turn into its item form. And honestly, it was just a very boring time spent. I did get some loot from the trail ruins, but that's as interesting as it gets. We are at the point that all of you were waiting for. The reason you clicked on this video, and most of you probably skipped the whole video just to see this time-lapse. I don't know why people do that, but they do. I am ready to build the factory. After all this yapping, there is nothing I wish more about than to just be silent for a sec, put on some music, and letting you guys enjoy the build that I'm really proud of. The build is done. Bonemeal gets crafted faster than the speeding bullet. Now I just want to add a bit of vegetation to the area. I was really not sure what works here, so I just added some grass and blended some concrete and terracotta with the ground. And to top it all off, I built this very pretty looking tree. Now I think we're ready to update this world for the first time in its history. Welcome to 24W35A. Excuse me, what?